The Rock has addressed his WWE return rumours. Are Impact signing 3 top Ring of Honor stars? And WWE have teased a main roster call-up on a live event. More on that in just a sec. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. The Rock says. Was speaking to Dish Nation recently and said there is no truth to him returning to WWE right now, but possibly down the road we will see. We stay very close, myself and Roman Reigns, and I'm very happy and very proud of the work that he is doing. Ooh. Do you believe The Rock?
I do not believe The Rock. I think, you see, this is what a lot of companies do these days, right? They swerve us, Jack. They say this isn't happening. Take Spider-Man No Way Home, for example, right? Just a little bit of a comparison here. They're like, yeah, no, there's not going to be any big, there's not going to be Tobey Maguire, there's not going to be Andrew Garfield in this. There absolutely, definitely is. And I feel like The Rock has at least spoken to WWE about this. Okay. What do you think?
I don't know.
I think he's at least spoken.
Yeah, he must have spoken to them.
But perhaps it's not going to be... Perhaps the confrontation between Roman and The Rock isn't going to happen as soon as we might have necessarily thought it would have done.
I might chuck £2 on The Rock to win the Royal Rumble.
Please don't. Please don't do that.
It's only £2.
Yeah, but I mean, just the idea of The Rock winning the Royal Rumble.
Oh, God, yes.
There's so many other people.
I will be hyped, bro.
Oh, my God. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
No.
There has been speculation, of course, throughout the year that The Rock will make a return. There was particularly rumours about it being around now.
Yes.
Around Survivor Series.
Yeah, around Survivor Series.
I remember when the Usos were reportedly involved in their storylines, when Jimmy Uso was having his legal issues.
Yes.
Didn't suspend him reportedly because he needed to be in there to build towards a storyline with The Rock. But I don't think, I mean it's surely too close to Survivor Series now for The Rock to just be part of it.
I can't remember if it was either like rumours or maybe speculation on our behalf, but it was someone said perhaps it could just be like a video package thing at the end of the, you know, at the end of the main event, and there's The Rock on the screen. Who knows?
Or he comes out.
Maybe he does come out.
I could see that. I could see that happen.
Maybe, but part of me just feels like they're trying to throw us off. They're trying, because I feel like that is ultimately where they're gonna go. You know?
Yeah, I think so as well. Especially with like he's the head of the table in his family and stuff. Well, guess who is related sort of to Roman Reigns? The Rock.
Brings in all the pounds and the money and the dollar.
It would. And it would be. I can see them doing it as a response to AEW, you know, signing Punk and Bryan and stuff.
I mean, yeah.
And they've gone, well, we've got Dwayne, so there you go. We'll have to wait and see.
We'll see.
The sad news of Ring of Honor's demise, obviously. Well, demise, it's kind of coming back in a different way.
Sad, yeah, it is, yeah.
You know, they've had to release a lot of people from their everyone from their contracts and everything. So it's going to be interesting to see where certain people land.
Yes.
Moose, the current Impact champion, was speaking to Juice Pro Wrestling and said, I'm good friends with Jay Lethal, EC3, and the Briscoes, and Kenny King. Moose, they're bragging about how many friends he's got. I think all those guys are going to be good. I remember when I heard the news, I got on the phone and talked to Scott and was like, we need Scott D'Amore, I'm assuming. We need Jay Lethal, we need the Briscoes. Hopefully we get some of those talents, because it would be amazing and it would help Impact. Adding those guys would only make things better. Now I know that Jay Lethal used to work for Impact Wrestling. And I know that Jay Lethal probably felt more creatively fulfilled in Ring of Honor.
Yes.
But now management's different in Impact.
Yeah.
It could be a far more creatively fulfilling environment for Jay Lethal.
I definitely think so. You know, EC3 also doing all his stuff as well. The being the narrative stuff too.
Huge history in Impact as well.
Huge history in Impact. And I mean, you know what? Like the stuff with Impact 2, I feel like it's wider open. They can do a little bit more with what they want to.
Okay.
You know, as I know recently we reported that at the moment there's not going to be too much Impact and AEW crossover as much anymore. However, you know, I'm guessing the door is still open for things to pass through every now and then, you know. So that would be really good to see. And I think that keeps people creatively fulfilled a little bit as well.
I think
so. Being able to diverge into these other pools Dip your toe in. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's good, that one.
It's Impact Wrestling.
Yeah, it's Impact Wrestling.
I think so as well. I mean, obviously this doesn't confirm anything, but the fact that Moose is recommending people, surely putting in a good word for them, that's a good sign for them if they want to get signed.
Yeah.
Coming up as well, a big match has been announced for this week's Impact on Thursday night. There's a huge number one contenders triple threat match to determine Moose's next challenger. We've got Boston Strong, Boston Knee Party, Eddie Edwards. We've got W. Morrissey, aka Big Cass, and we've got Woo Woo Woo, Matt Cardona. That's big. That
is huge.
Big. I'd like to see Morrissey win it. I think
I would like to. Morrissey would be amazing.
Just two big lads.
Part of me wants to see Matt Cardona win it.
Or win the belt as well.
I want him to just get so much heat. So much heat.
He's not even a bad guy.
He's doing the best work of his entire career right now, and he's having so much fun.
Yes.
I would love to see him win the belt and just have even more fun.
I want to see him batter John Cena for stealing his girlfriend back.
GCW match, book it.
Eddie Edwards, of course, is a contender as well. Yeah, John Cena loves working for GCW. Eddie Edwards, a former Impact champion, of course. Morrissey and Cardona will be looking for their first chances at the title. I'm excited. I think that would be pretty good.
That would be a really good match.
Edwards and Morrissey have been feuding in recent months, which they had a big street fight in September. Edwards won it, but I know that Moose is a heel, and that Eddie Edwards winning would be like the face versus the heel.
Yeah.
I'd like to see one of the others win it.
It would be nice to see Morrissey win it, wouldn't it? I feel like that would be a big happy moment.
He's 7 foot tall.
He's a big boy.
Can't teach that. Plans for the final TNT Dynamite before it moves over to TBS have been revealed. Tony Khan tweeted, in 2022, Dynamite will move to TBS, as we know, and Rampage will stay on TNT. Tony says, I think it's very fitting that the final AEW Dynamite on TNT, I like this, will take place December 29th live at our longtime home, Daly's Place, in Jacksonville. And we'll film the first ever Daly's Place Rampage as well to air on New Year's Eve.
Nice.
That's nice.
Nice way to close it all off.
Yeah. You know what? Daly's Place is like, I like it when a promotion has like a home venue. Yeah, it's cool. Not that I want them to be there all the time, like they had to be in lockdown, but I think it is cool.
I think it's cool, and the crowd, the atmosphere, just feels a lot different, doesn't it?
In that bowl.
In that bowl with the open air. Ooh.
I think it's cool.
I think it's cool as well. I think it's awesome, and I assume these shows will be really something special.
AEW Rampage airing on New Year's Eve as well. I will not be watching. Well, New Year's
Why
Eve.
not?
It's New Year's Eve.
Yeah, but
especially in America, maybe while you're getting ready for your New Year's Eve party or whatever, I'll stick a bit of Rampage on. Over here, it'll already be 2022 when that airs.
Exactly, what's wrong with that? We can live in the past for a little bit. We can live in the past. Maybe we'll get a second countdown. Who knows? That'd be nice.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, go on.
And I'm not going to watch it. I'll watch it after.
Alright, fair enough.
Now we are crossing the world to talk about New Japan Pro. Usually if we go from AEW to WWE news, I make some sort of crossing the divide joke. Ooh. We're crossing the world to get to Japan, because a big title match and return is set for Wrestle Kingdom. Wrestle Kingdom in January is 3 nights, which has caused a lot of debate online.
Okay.
How much does one main event matter when there's 2 other main events, that sort of thing.
Okay, that's,
it's a big match though, as Kazuchika Okada will challenge the IWGP World Heavyweight Champion Shingo Takagi on night 1 in the Tokyo Dome on January 4th, 2022.
Wow.
Okada won the G1, Shingo's the champ. It makes sense. My question is, what's going to happen on these other nights then?
What is going to happen? Because that's a big deal right there. What? That face.
I have no idea.
What's going to happen? Exactly.
I don't know, but we'll have to wait and see.
We will.
Also in exciting news for New Japan fans, especially fans of the I don't want to hit my mic when I do it. Of the leader of LIJ, Tetsuya Naito has announced his return for the World Tag League 2021 this Sunday, teaming with his stablemate Sonada. That's cool. Yeah. That is cool. My thinking is, if he's going to have a big match, presumably at Wrestle Kingdom, just don't make him wrestle in the World Tag. Give him that time off.
Give him this. Yeah, exactly.
This is what happened with Ibushi. Like he had a horrible bout of pneumonia, came back for the G1, was working really, really hard, had a horrible accident, and hurt himself. I just didn't give him a bit more time.
Give him a little bit more time.
Maybe it's to work off the ring rust, I guess. Yeah. Hopefully in these tag matches, they won't be like in the front runners for the top. Maybe he'll be taking a bit more easy.
Well, I guess as well, that's the thing with the tag stuff. I guess he can be on the sidelines a little bit more, you know?
I'd like to think.
Ease himself back into it again?
I'd like to think so.
Yeah?
Be careful, Tetsuya, mate. Come on now. We're on first name terms. And finally, we're crossing back to the other side of the world. We're crossing the Pacific Ocean to talk again about WWE because, well, you might have noticed that Finn Balor wasn't on Raw last night. Most of the roster on this UK tour that's been kind of sneakily happening travelled back over the weekend, but Finn Balor stayed longer and worked last night's show in a little place called Leeds. Near where you are from?
Yorkshire.
Yeah, where you're from.
Yeah, pretty much just a train ride. Wow.
Is that the nearest big city to you?
We're like slap bang in the middle of Leeds and Manchester.
Okay.
So
and presumably Bradford as well, because Bradford's next to
yeah.
Leeds. Yeah, okay.
So, curries there are so good.
Bradford.
Insane.
Nice.
Akbars. Oh, the best.
Shout out Akbars.
Shout out to Akbars and Bradford.
Well, Finn Balor worked in Leeds. Worked in
tarmacking with my dad.
Yeah. He and Walter had a brief showdown after Walter beat Cesaro in the opening match. What a match, by the way. Walter versus Cesaro to kick off the show.
Please.
Put that on
Put it on TV.
Right? Well, yeah.
Gee.
Come on now.
Come on.
But after Balor beat Sheamus, Walter then stared him down from the stage. I'd like to see Walter versus Balor. I'd like to see Cesaro versus Walter more, I think.
Yes, Cesaro versus Walter would be amazing.
If you're from West Yorkshire and you were at that show in Leeds and you saw that Walter Cesaro match, pop a comment down below letting us know what it was like, because it sounds great.
This as well, I mean, Balor and Walter.
Very exciting as well. Yeah.
Balor and Walter's been building up for so long because they were supposed to fight
in Dublin
ages ago, weren't they?
Was it that in Dublin? Yeah.
For the NXT UK Championship.
Yes.
And
that got cancelled.
Never happened. Yeah, because of COVID and everything. So I feel like it is starting to finally come back around again, and that will be a match that's just off the chain.
If they ever do a big show in Dublin, how can you not have Becky Lynch involved?
I think you've got to, don't you? Or at least make an appearance, you know?
Yeah, not necessarily even in a match. Just have her come out.
Just have her there. I think you've got to.
Start a revolution.
Oh.
Yeah.
Copyright AEW, you can't do that.
She could start a Clash of Champions.
Hashtag AEW, you can't do that.
She could start a Rumble, a Royal one.
That'll do.
There we
go. I like it. There we go.
No, Clash of Champions WWE. Come on now. What have AEW?
They're doing Clash of Champions now.
Battle of the Belts? Or
no, they're doing
Battle of the Belts.
Yeah.
Something similar to Clash of Champions.
Yeah, it is something similar to Clash of Champions.
They've tried to work their way around it, haven't they?
Yes, they have.
Interesting. Interesting. If you have any thoughts or opinions, leave them in that comment section down below. And if you've missed them, check out our other 2 news videos up on the channel already. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Jack. This has been Andrew, and we'll see you very soon.